I mean, we
I
got
think the
another
barrier
column.
stuff, people need to be aware of how to, like, just do it, and everything should be fine. Like, it might have to take a few fucking suspensions or firings in order for the PD to get the point, but I think that the barrier stuff could potentially be cool.
I'm good. I'm just fucking, I'm annoyed.
I agree too. It could be really good shit, and like it's like, to be real, the clip of snow where they set up the barriers on that block. I think that's, I don't know what the scenario happened, but let's say there was a shootout that went on for a bit, and then that was the end, and they're just blocking off a nice area so they can get their stuff done. They didn't have the whole Legion Square from side to side blocked off. They just had that one little section, which I think is good. I don't know about them shooting the guy outside the barrier and freaking out on them, but I'm just talking about the area set up like it's good. It gives cops a kind of a safe point or whatever. But the other day they were setting it up on like 5 blocks worth of area, all like there's about like 25 different barriers down, and then they were just throwing them up for every situation that occurred, and I'm pretty sure that's not how they're supposed to be used from what I was told.
I mean, it's really there as, alright, so here's the thing. This is the way I see the barriers as. There's a problem with when there's an active scene, people not fucking off and kind of, like, going through and, like, being dumb fucks.
Yeah, it is a problem.
And it's kind of, like, there to kind of mitigate that so people know they'll be shot and arrested for it and patted down and stuff. The gang gates, that's pretty funny, but I know why they do that, because too many gangs will run into their compounds and close their gates. But I honestly didn't hate that much. Like, I would find it, like, annoying, but as long as you don't do it all the time, I'm fine. I was fine with it. Like, you know, like a bunch, like people doing crime going behind their
Kyle's not a bad person, and Kyle's not dumb. Kyle will, you know, like poke the bear and stir the pot, like we saw in the clips earlier, where he's like, like his opinion here on the barriers are different than what he was doing on Pred at the meeting, pretty much, because he's role playing. But like, you know, that can lead to shit like getting kind of screwed, I guess. But
compound is kind of, you know, that's a little.
Yeah, I honestly, I don't give a fuck about the barriers, to be honest. Like the new, not the barriers. I don't give a fuck about the gates. I didn't really give a fuck that they were changed, to be honest. Like, okay, I don't really care.
Yeah, you just can't do that kind of shit all the time. Look, we can find happy medians on shit as long as people just try. That's all it takes, is just a little fucking effort. Alright, not everything's gonna be perfect or optimal the way that people want things to be. But, you know, just fucking, just try it. Because I actually think these changes could be pretty, maybe helpful. I think that there's gonna be, you can't really have anything without breaking a few eggs. You know?
Honestly, you know, I'm kind of with Kyle on this. Like, I think the barriers can be good. I hope people just don't go too crazy with them. Same thing with the mask, you know what I mean? I hope, like, they're used reasonably and it's not constantly, all right, situation barriers. This, you know what I mean? Like, use them how they're supposed to be used. And obviously, people are going to misuse them, like you said, and suspensions will probably, you know, all that stuff. That's why, chat, like, we can rant about this shit all day, but this is how shit always is when shit first gets added. It's always kind of rocky, messy. There's usually issues, and then over time those issues get worked out, and everything works out in the end. So,
I mean, I know that I don't like it when I'm in an active situation and people are kind of like, you know, not fucking off. You know, that's why Juggernaut. I can't remember if I said anything or not, but thanks for the 29 months, man. I think that, like...
But also, I think that's just part of the job. Like, you're a cop. If that person's not fucking off, tase them, whatever you gotta do, arrest them, detain them. I think that's just part of the job. I don't think the answer should be, you know, quote-unquote, setting up kill zones, as we say, when we're just kind of trolling the whole thing. But I don't think the answer is just shooting people. That's kind of just part of the job. I mean, some people are fucking annoying.
It's kind of, like, weird from an in-character perspective.
And I will give this. You guys know, I've never been a fan of, like, when one of the boys is caught, right, and there's, like, 10 cops around him. I've never been a fan of running up and doing the uncuffing thing. Yeah, I've done it from time to time, but I always, it's just, I don't know. I've never been too much of a fan of that, so I do get that part too.
Like, it's like, the meta is so, like, everyone's so fucking stupid that you need that kind of shit.
Yeah, but people are stupid on both sides. That's the problem. So people are stupid to the point where they need the barriers to kind of block off a zone and kind of prevent that. But then people are stupid on the other side, using it as, okay, barriers, kill, kill, kill. You know. But yeah, you know, I would say a pretty healthy take from Kyle. I agree. It feels awkward uncuffing people in front of. Yeah, I've never been a fan of it. Only if it's like for something really severe. But if it's like for petty shit, like I've never been a fan of it. If it's like a big meth run, I can understand that because that person's probably gonna get fucked and might as well just put it all on the line. But you know, if it's just like a stolen car or some shit, and then the guy's surrounded by 10 people, maybe take the L. You guys, I always say that. I'm like, yo, boys, we just gotta take the L on this one. Sometimes they want to just go, go, go.